I'm nervous. Okay, my mom had been asking me to go home ever since my trip started 11 years ago. I'm Julai and I'm from the Philippines. I started working abroad in 2004 because I want to help my family financially. But leaving the country was difficult because my mother was still grieving from the untimely death of my father. So it meant leaving her and my brother behind. So I worked in Denmark for 2 years and then 2 more years in Norway. And then I was lucky because my host families in both countries were very nice to me. And then in those years, I was also able to find host families for my cousins, 8 of them. So they were also able to work in Denmark and Norway. And then those cousins, they also help their cousins and relatives. So this is how our community works. And from Norway, I decided to come here in Spain because I've heard that I can get a permanent visa here. So I arrived in Barcelona with a huge luggage and a heart full of faith and hope. So after 5 long years, with a lot of trials and almost an expulsion, I was able to get my papers, and then I went home for a vacation after being away for almost 6 years. So those days were one of the happiest moments of my life, and then I thought that it would be difficult for me to blend in because I've been away for so long, but I was wrong because I easily adjusted to the routine, just like eating rice 3 times a day. So, wait. And it only proves that I'm home, that Philippines was really my home. And then uh, during this 11 years of traveling around Europe, I realized that despite the uh, poverty problem of the Philippines, I still love my country. It's still home for me, and I still there are still beautiful things that resulted from the poverty problem, and those are simple living, close family ties, and our strong faith in God. And I always assure my mother that I may not have my dream job right now, but I'm working on it. Maybe it will be in the Philippines or here. Only time can tell. Thank you.